Well. Welcome to D Truth TV / The Truth Zone. Respect to Blue Beard, no respect to everybody that gonna come in, they're gonna watch the replay. I got something to talk about. Several things I'm gonna talk about. It's short, but tomorrow I'm gonna talk about them in length. At least 9% in majority black Mississippi County ran out of ballot per report. Ballot at a polling station in Harris County, Mississippi, most public, populous county ran out on Tuesday, resulting in residents waiting 7 hours to vote. Right, Mississippi Governor Tate Reeves was reelected on Tuesday, a Republican win that comes after a close race. And reports of ballots running out at least 9% in a majority black county. Okay. Newsweek reported widespread account of police station running out of ballots in Harris County, Mississippi, most populous county, resulted in some residents waiting several hours to cast their votes. The lack of ballot prompted Harris County Chancellor Judge Dwayne Thompson to order polls to remain open for an extra hour after the state Democratic Party filed a lawsuit. Data from the U.S. Census Bureau shows that Harris County is 73.5% black and traditionally votes Democrat. A number of precincts in Harris County ran out of ballots during election day and or continue to run out of ballots, and others may run out going forward. Wrote Thomas. It takes time to deliver more ballots to the precinct because of the disruption this has caused. The court grants the motion of the plaintiffs to extend the closing hours in Harris County from 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. Rose Adams, who works for the local network WAPT News, recorded ballots running out at five locations in Clinton, and one in neighboring city of Bolton, according to Newsweek. Brenda Hall from WLBT News garnered over 1.2 million views with footage of a massive line of voters quartered in the dark outside Whitwood Baptist Church, one of the locations Adams visit. Post on X, formerly Twitter. Some voters who just cast their ballot at Woodward Baptist Church had waited for 2.5 hours. Hall shared, I'm told this polling location had run out of ballots at least 5 times and had been reached out with less than 100 ballots every couple hours. That is insane. And come to think of, that is crazy that that precinct, them counties that which is predominantly is melanated, which is black counties running out of ballots. Just think about it. Just think about it for a minute. Why should them is it bad preparation? Or they know how many people in that county that votes. But to run out in a county that is predominantly black and don't run out in counties that is predominantly white, it says something, doesn't it? It says a whole lot. See, and this what it goes on to say. This what it goes on. I believe that the Secretary of State's office and county election official office was simply not prepared for the overwhelming amazing turnout we are seeing in Harris County. Harris County Democratic Party Executive Committee member Jason McCarthy told CNN, noting that the voters cast their ballots at precinct in other counties with no issues. This is what I read for the Goro contact Mississippi State of Secretary of State Michael Watson and Republican in charge of regulating election via the online contact form of his official website. We also reached out to the campaigns of Reeves and his Democratic opponent Brandon Presley now have responded thus far. None have responded thus far. Presley is second because our music legend Elvis Presley aspired to become Mississippi's first Democratic governor in 20 years. Before the election, Reed got video support for President and Republican presidential frontrunner Donald Trump, who said Joe Biden wants to put his candidate, and this is his candidate, Brandon Presley, in as Mississippi governor, dissuading some Mississippians from allowing such a move. Respect, B. Rob. This got to do with your state you live in right here. Despite Presley's best effort, enormous support, Reeves reportedly received 52% of the vote against Presley, 46.6%, with 86% of the vote calculated. Presley ultimately conceded, extending well wishes to his opponent via X. While tonight's result wasn't what we wanted, I'm more confident than ever in our people, President shared, according to Newsweek. May God see that's the problem right there. Why the Secretary of State of Mississippi, right? The Secretary of Mississippi and the county election office, they should have been prepared for the turnout. Cause it seems like the people in Mississippi want a new person in charge of the state of Mississippi. But it's kind of funny how they ran out of ballots in the black counties. But they didn't run out of ballots in the white county, predominantly white counties. And you had to wait 2.5 hours to vote. See, it's some fishy going on here. Then you send 100 ballots every 2 hours. Why send 100 ballots every 2 hours when you could send a whole lot of ballots for them people to vote? See, I'm not the one to say it it couldn't happen. Yeah, it could happen. Respect together. It shouldn't be respect culture look at 69. It shouldn't be that 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 sounds suspicious to me. You're right about that. You're right about that, B Rob. See, they knew that the governor that got reelected was gonna that lose the vote if all them black people voted. See, I smell a conspiracy here. I smell a conspiracy here. See, if y'all smell conspiracy, put a one in the chat. They didn't want the cousin, nephew, the relative of every person to get in that office to be the governor of Mississippi. Some people love some of the people love that Republican governor. But what has he done since he's been in there? Silverback King, respect. What has he done since he's been in there? See, the problem I got is not one county. I can see one county, but three majority black county ran out of ballots. Ran out of ballots. What that said to you? And he won. See, only reason he actually won. Hold on, I'm gonna get to it. He had 50. He received 52% of the votes, right? But Presley had 46.6% of the vote. So, in other words, that 5.6 by a slim margin. That's a slim margin of votes, right? Stay muted up, B Rob. That that 5.6% of the vote that people in the black county did not get to vote because they didn't have enough goddamn ballot. I'm going ahead and say it. That's what the goddamn. I'm gonna tell you how they ran out of ballots together. I'm gonna tell you how they ran out of ballots. I'm gonna explain it to you. Three predominant black counties, right? Three predominant black counties. Okay. And this is what it says right here. This is what it says. Listen to it now. The Secretary of State, Michael Watson, a Republican in charge of regulating elections. That's how they ran out of ballots. When the fix is in. The fix was already in. Whoever ran against Reeves, they were gonna lose regardless. Especially if they were Democrat. See, everybody won't say, oh, the Republicans this, Republicans that. Yeah, they do this, they do that. But yeah, they do slick shit like this. That's why I said all politicians are crooked, no matter what their job is. No matter what their job is. See, three predominant black counties. How the hell you run out of ballot? But I guarantee you, then you gonna let the polls stay open for another hour to get to you get some more ballots. But you did it on 100 ballots, about 100 ballots every 1 to 2 hours. Explain that to me. Make that make sense. Yeah, I am too together. I am too. See, they try to one up each other. See, I look at this way right here. The bottom line is if the other guy was better for the job, if you got a better person for the job, let that person that better than you at that job do the job. That's how I see it. For, Forget Democrat, Republican. If that guy is better for the job, let him do the job. But to run out of three predominant black counties, but then run out ballots in predominantly white counties. Come on now. How many of y'all in the chat think the fix was in? If you think the fix was in, put a fire emoji in the chat. If you think the fix was in that election, go ahead and talk your talk. Be
Man, I've been living in Mississippi for going on finna be 3 years this month. We all been talking about this. I talked to my guys, over my homeboys, my friends, well, even some white people in Mississippi. What this more to help defend Brett Favre for keeping that money from the poor people who struggle trying to get a place to stay. He had a hand in that Brett Favre court, the case, and he backed them up for it. And they know that man was dirty for doing that. And he took away the people. I was on ramp, while I was in Mississippi. It helped me get my bills paid and whatnot. It was going great. I guess it's from the pandemic era or whatever, but it was helping a lot of folks get they caught up on their bills or whatever they got going on. And this Reeves cat, this Governor Reeves man, cut that off, knowing full well your freaking state was suffering. It's next to Alabama. I don't know which one worse, Alabama or Mississippi, when it comes to these Republicans. This man was dirtier than a hill of beans. And no, man, he ignored the hell out them damn countries over there over here in Mississippi, man, because that man would have got beat. It didn't matter that man could be the son of Michael Jordan. He was not going to win that freaking election. It was like you said, big bro, you were right. It was fixed. It's just like we can go out there, we can power the damn line all the way to Mobile, Alabama, and we probably still lost that election. It's all about who we like. This man can kill somebody and still get elected to be a governor. It's just like they want to keep their money. They want to do what they want to do. They don't want to change. We can go out there and protest. We can go out there and march. We can say all this, but still though, they don't want this pressure. This state of Mississippi and Alabama, they want to be in the past. They stuck in the past. They don't want to let this go. You got homeless out there walking around with no jobs. I had to help two homeless people the other day. I ain't give them much, but I gave them something. I gave one of them like 75 cents, and other ones $1. These guys need help. If you want to get the Mississippi back to what you Mississippi supposed to be, get these homeless guys shelters or homes or whatever. They need to have that. One of my homegirls I was talking to on the phone the other day, we were just talking about it. If they so worried about Mississippi being the poorest state in the country, get these damn dirty ass politicians out of office. The senators, we tired. Even in Alabama, probably Georgia, probably having those problems. I don't know. Get those dirty bastards out of these offices, man, and try to help out the community. Black, white, Hispanic, Asian, don't matter. The citizens of Mississippi and the citizens of Alabama and Georgia or whatever state they're having problems. Big us together, yes. I don't give a damn about Republicans or Democrats. It don't matter what party. It matters that who can do the job and clean up the bullshit mess what's going on in these offices. If we keep going to the way we going, we ain't gonna never reach our goals of the states that we having problems with, including including Florida. They having some problems. We gotta, we can expose them, but they still gonna keep them in there. Like we had a government in Alabama named William Blunt. He finally got kicked out because he cheated on he was making out with another woman, but they still want to vote Republican, even though Republicans are dirty in Alabama. They gonna keep their Republicans no matter what. They can be jailbirds all day long. They gonna get them. We can say all this, but they ain't gonna listen. They trying to hold on to that control because it's actually slowly loosening, and they trying their damnedest to keep it. One of these days, Mississippi gonna grow. The money gonna be flowing. Not just because in the casinos, that's what really got them going. They cash cow is those casinos, are those casinos. Biloxi, Philadelphia, those are the ones that keeping the money going. But it ain't just need to be on the casinos. It need to be everywhere else, not just the casinos. But one day they're gonna reach the end of their ways because God don't like ugly. And that's why I said the hell with politics. And all I care about is making our community safe and lower the crime rate down. Alabama, Mississippi, Florida, Georgia, all that need to go down because I'm sick and tired of hearing the same old crap every week. Somebody getting robbed, burglarized, murder, all that. We're tired of it. And one day, man, all this gonna pass and we're gonna be seeing the light of day. Don't worry. We just gotta wait a little while longer. Back to you, big bro.
All right, you okay? And for all of y'all think that respect to Nate the Great, respect to Silverback King, and this is a story out of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. This is a story out of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. You think the South is the only place that people hurl racial slurs out, right? Right? Not so fast, my friend. Right? Here's what this coach did. He is a Caucasian coach. He took up football players that were playing in a playoff game, and the white players on the other team was heard throwing racial slurs at them while during the game. The players complained to the official. The coaches complained to the official. They act like they didn't hear it. Here's the story. Let me go ahead and read the story for you. Pittsburgh area football coach says team was called racial slurs during playoff game, and he was kicked out of the game when he complained. He begged them. A Pittsburgh high school football coach had blasted official from the Western Pennsylvania Interscholastic Athletic League for permitting white players for an opposing team to use racial slurs, especially the N word, against his black players during the first half of the Class 2A first round playoff game. This incident is part of a concerning trend. Various high school teams had reported instances of racist trash talking during their games by players or fans. We're creating an unsafe and hostile environment for black athletes as they compete and for other spectators trying to enjoy a fair athletic contest. Let me put it this way. I'm seeing do the chat agree with me or not. Hey, you on this you be Rob. Just think if black athletes said we're not playing no more, what do you think will happen to some of those sports? What do you think will happen to some of them? Guess what? The colleges, the high schools, Pee Wee League. Guess who would be hurt the most? The pro league, the owners of them teams. This incident is I read that. Borough High School coach Sean, I'm calling Coach Sean, has gone to the press complaining about why he was kicked out the field during his team game against Mohawk High School on Friday, November the 3rd. Although official claim he demonstrated unsportsmanlike conduct and vulgarity, he asserted that he stood up for his students. And I believe him. I believe him. Yeah, you right, sit back. Everything would go down. I would do. He said he would do it again 100 times to protect his player. He said in an interview with WPXI. According to Lederer, he and other coaches on his staff heard the Mohawk player calling his athlete the N-word. I was right there. We heard it. Myself and my coach heard the slurs. Numerous players reported to us. Kids were coming over to us to the sideline until he said. Dang, that's sad right there. That's sad right there. He said, I reported it to the game official on multiple occasions, said, please do something about it. Our kids reported it to the game official on multiple occasions. They even gave them specific players that were doing it. The coach continued to explain, but he walked out to approach them with 11 seconds left before the halftime. Do I need to read any more? Yeah, I'm gonna read some more. I'm gonna read some more of this. Okay. In September 2023, a Long Island high school was under investigation after black youth ranging from 5 to 11 were called racial slurs at a playground next to a football game and subject to physical violence by teens believed to be from the school. A month later, another predominantly black New York high school team was forced to lose a shot at the playoff because they fought the opposing team after their fans called them coons, monkeys, and the N word during the game. The game was abruptly ended despite the team with the black players being ahead on the scoreboard. The fight also led to the team forfeiting the following game, which eliminated it for a shot at it qualifying for the playoff, which I call that BS. I call that BS. Okay. I call that BS. I call that BS. I call that BS. There's a whole lot of BS is going on around here. Like I said, majority of that stuff starts in the household. All that started in the household. You can't tell me what the kid's gonna pick it up at. What mother kid gonna pick up calling another child a racial slur, the N word? Then the official saying, "Oh, they ain't hear anything," but yet they ejected the football coach and they ejected some of the players at halftime. But it kind of funny how it kind of funny. It's very static. It kind of funny how they heard the coach using vulgar language. It's kind of funny how they heard that, ain't it? But y'all didn't hear the other players calling them black players racial slurs, names, coons, whatever. You didn't hear that. But why did you? I'm gonna tell you why they kicked that coach out of ejected that coach out of that ball game. I'll tell you why they ejected him. Because he wasn't going along with the program. He wasn't going along with the program. Do y'all believe he was going along with the program? Do y'all believe he was going along with the program? I don't believe he was going along with the program. He was protecting his players. He was protecting his player. He was protecting his players. Oh, together they did. They did. She didn't do nothing. Took it to the superintendent. Took it to the athletic director. Went over to high school athletics. They do jack. They ain't do jack. It's like, oh well. It's like, oh well. Now just think. Just think what they would have did to them kids if them kids was did something to them other kid that would call them racial slurs. What you think they would have did to them? What you think? They would have fought him. They would have fought him. Oh, oh, he did put it in the news, and 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 I'm gonna keep track of this one right here. I'm gonna keep track of this one right here, cause it doesn't make no sense, especially when the black players pointed out pointed out to the official on the field the other kids that were doing it, but yet you want to kick out the coach for using cuss words, vulgar language for protecting his players, his black players. How many of y'all think he get actually? How many of y'all in the chat think he got kicked out not for the language he was using because he wasn't going along with the program? What do you think, B Rob? What do you think? You think he got kicked out because of his language or because he was going along with the program?
He wasn't going along with the program. Just like you said earlier. You doing racial slurs and they ain't doing nothing about it on the people. Like you said, that coach was doing all he did to defend his players, and the other folks that did nothing about it. Of course, I'm gonna try to fight for it and get it called out. And they want to keep ignoring it. I, big bro, look at what the world we living in, bro. Like I said before, man, it's all who we like. I don't know. I I just gotta keep fighting, man, and just get this all called out so they can stop. Cause this gonna be a civil war. The hell with the wars we got against other countries. America is fighting itself right now. We are in a civil war ourselves, man. That's why that's why I see Big Bro. He need to, and what Big Sister together talking about, he got kicked out because he charged them, man, because they afraid of the truth. They can't handle the truth. Big Bro, they can't handle the truth. They don't have to be stand up to. They want us to be under their heel. It don't matter. They wrong. They want us under their heel, and it won't because it can't. If we see it's bullshit, we're gonna call it bullshit. So what that man did to defend his people, continue on fighting. We ain't afraid of y'all. We're not. We're not afraid. We're gonna make a stand. We're gonna talk. It don't matter.
Yeah, you right about that. I'm gonna tell you this right here. Everybody think, cause we're in the South, it goes on in the South, right? But look, this is Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. It happened in New York. See, our black brothers and sisters gonna get tired of humbling themselves when these folks start throwing their racial slurs. They gonna get these young men and women gonna get tired of humbling themselves. What happened down there at that riverfront brawl? Like I said, it gonna happen again because people gonna get sick and tired of the BS. The people in charge is not doing nothing. The law is not doing nothing. The judge is not doing nothing. The politician ain't doing jack shit. They ain't doing nothing for it. I don't care that the politician Republican, Democrat, or Independent. I don't care who they are. They not doing nothing. Your local officials not doing nothing. Your governor, your mayor, your state house representative, your senate is not doing nothing. But go what gonna wind up happening? It doesn't together. I do not care. I don't care what Biden. I don't care. I'm talking about all politicians. See, if you pull back the curtain, pull back the curtain I'm going to say, pull back the curtain on all politicians, right? Pull back the curtain on all politicians. What you think they be saying behind closed door when they with their buddies? What you think they be saying when they with their buddies? When the black politician not around? What you think they be saying at that private golf club when they hanging out with each other? See, y'all looking at the outside, what Biden said. I'm looking at the whole spectrum of things. You think them white Republicans is not saying the same damn thing, but not out loud? See, I, the point is, these folks, I'm gonna say it, some white folks, some politicians, even ones in our own skin color, is not good for us. It doesn't. I look at it this way. See, I look at people on their marriage, what they say, what they do, and how they move. I see how Biden move. I see how Trump move. I see how all these candidates move. I see how how this whole world move. How this how this country move. It's not moving. For one thing, it's not moving at all. Not for us black people. It's not moving for us black people. I'm gonna tell you why it's not moving for us, for our community, our dark skinned, our light skinned brothers and sisters. I'll tell you why it's not moving. Until we stop doing this stuff to ourselves, till we start doing doing the stuff to our sisters, it's not going to move. Yeah, you're right. Together, it does. And when a candidate says it, a governor says it, and when a politician that wants your vote says things that you don't like, it gives you pause. Cause look at the big spectacle thing. Look at the big spectacle thing. See, some people want to say, "Oh, Biden said this, Biden said that," but yet when when I come back with Trump said this right here, oh, he mean this right here. No, he meant what he said came out of the damn mouth. When a politician say when somebody says something out their mouth, sometimes they mean it. I don't care who the politician is. That's why I said ain't no difference between Democrat and Republicans. Ain't no damn difference. Cause we always got look at even some of the folks that politicians I was saying skin tone is a Sambo. Go ahead and put them that way. That's a Sambo because they'll sell out in a heartbeat. See, that's why people like myself or other people, other skin tone that's like me would never make it in politics. Cause we not easily persuaded. We not easy. You can't you can't buy us. You can't buy us. But he talked about you got look when you go back and look at some of the speeches made. Talking about women, talking about handicap. I think on one of his then it's not talking about it's not talking about it's again, like I said together. You might not heard it in public, but I guarantee he don't say something about black people. I guarantee you that behind closed doors. You see everybody think all see that's why I said I don't trust neither one of them. I don't see the good, I don't see the bad. See, it's just like a police officer. You got some good ones, you got some bad ones. But do we trust the police? B-Rod, do you trust the police?
No, but at times, yeah, you gotta respect them because they is protecting us. But at the same time, no, I don't trust no cop. I just want to stay out the way. Why you think every time I see a cop, I go the opposite way? Because see, you can't trust some of these cops nowadays. There's some good cops, yeah. Every cop ain't bad, and I agree with that. But there's some dirty cops, man. What you think? Look what you're hearing now. They killing not just black people, like what the news want to put out there. They're killing white people as well. They ain't gonna show that because it's not the agenda. They're not going by the agenda. Of course, they're gonna show us getting killed by cops, but they're not showing they're doing that to their own people, the Hispanics, probably the Asians. It's all about. I don't know what kind of. It's almost like a game they trying to play to get us to rile us up to do some stupid crap like go against each other or go against them. You know, they ain't. showing the real truth. That's why we need to start looking. That's why I keep saying, use your head and think, open your eyes and see, clean out your ears and listen, because we gotta read between these lines. They're telling us that, but it's been under our nose, and none of us probably couldn't see it. It's right there under us.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
Real quick.
go ahead, bro.
Yeah, it's like this. Like I said, I don't care what policy. Look here. I have. I'm gonna give you a perfect example, right? I had a person. I had a boss, right? Yeah, he all smiled in my face, whatever, whatever, and act like he loved black people. But guess what? Guess what I caught him? Guess what I caught him doing? He didn't think nobody was standing there. He was talking about all the people that work for him. But guess what? Everybody think he a good guy and all that stuff. Cause they hear him say it in public. That's why I say sometimes they not see see I'd rather for somebody to say it out loud. I'd rather for a person to say it out loud than wondering what they thinking, what they saying behind closed doors. Cause this is the one more afraid of. Like I said, we all still going against each other, shooting each other, stepping on each other's head, crossing each other out, don't want to help each other. Why do you think they do the things they do? I don't care who the politician is. I don't care what their name is. I don't care what like I said. I don't care Democrat, Republican, or Independent. I don't give a damn what they are. I'd rather for somebody to say it out loud than wonder if they saying it behind their closed doors. That's anybody. That's what life has taught me. And just to get on somebody, want to throw a coach out of the game, then suspend him for the rest of the year and the first two games of next year because he stood up for what right. He stood up for what right because he didn't want to follow y'all program. And then the Mississippi thing, three majority black counties ran out of ballots. You see what I'm saying? Because you wanted the Republican governor back in. That's the type of shit. That's the type of stuff I'm talking about right there. Everybody say you can't trust a Democrat. Hell, you can't trust a Republican, can you? In that sense. So who can you trust? What politician can you trust? That's why I said be Rob, but everybody in the chat don't hear me say I don't trust the Republican, I don't trust the Democrat, I don't trust the Independent. I don't care. I don't trust no politician. I don't trust no politician. Cause they're easy persuaded. They easy to take money and to look the other way and to vote the other way when it comes to our life. See, and I look at that what happened in Mississippi as suppressing the black people from voting. That voter suppression right there. The fix was in. Like I keep telling y'all, the president just a figurehead. He don't run. He don't run. He really don't run nothing. The House of Representatives and Senate run the country. Only thing he can do is sign an executive order. He can write something up, and guess what? The House and Senate can turn it down. See, that's what I said. Being president, it ain't all want to crack that because you can't, you can't do nothing. Even in wartime, guess who had to? Guess who got to had to? Guess who? Guess who got to say we could go to war? It's not the president. It's the House of Representatives and the Senate got to say, got to vote on it. Got to vote on to send the troops somewhere. But guess what? He can sign an executive order to do it. See, these these things like that. See, which is more which is more deadly? Somebody talking about black people or somebody suppressing their rights to vote? Which is more deadly? Which is more deadly? Which is more deadly? A whole athletic department, uh, school superintendent, people over the official, not hearing what the coaches said and the black players saying. Who are more damaging? Who did that hurt? It hurt them players. See, one, we gotta start hurting ourselves. Until we start hurting ourselves, each other, things not gonna get better. We want it to get better. See, we think we don't use our head. See, we got to do a real background check on some of these candidates, these so-called candidates. I don't care who, I don't care Democrat, Republican, or Independent. Got to do your background check on them. See how they voted if they was in your state. See how they voted if they was in your part of town, your community commissioner, city council, mayor. See how they voted to help you out. I don't care what part of affiliation they are with. See, you found out what a person really about to find out how they really voted. Or they voted for your interests at heart. Guess what? Majority of the politicians that are looking out for us. I don't care they're white, green, purple, black, white, whatever. You think they out for your own best interest. Look at that. They sitting back and pretty, they collecting money from lobbyists to do this, to do that. They hand again greased to vote a certain way. Yeah, it's seen that way, but at the same time, I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why it's together. Guess who's sending these folks to the Democratic state? Guess who's sending them there? The Republicans. Now, is that fair? Is that fair? Republicans is one to send these folks to the Secretary of State send them to another state, whatever. So, like I said, I don't believe neither one of them. Respect Gemini. Gemini boys are empire. See, like I said, I don't trust neither one of them. I don't. What's what? Some people might smile in your face as soon as you turn around. As they smile in your face, stab you in the back. See, that's why I say you got to do a background check on some of these politicians. Just like you want to do it, like say you own a business, you hire somebody, you do a background check on them. Okay, you might hire him or her, but you gonna keep a close eye on them. You'll keep a close eye on them. This is the time of year. Next year gonna be furious. I'm gonna tell you the truth. I don't know if I don't even know. I don't even know if I want to vote or not. Now, if I do go vote, shoot, I'm like this right here. I might not even vote for no candidate. I might just vote for the policies they get the policy and vote for the policy that's in my county that what's on the ballot. That's how I really feel about it. Until they get a law, till they get a federal law, I don't care who's in office, I don't care who the state, I don't care who the House and the Senate, I don't care who's in there. Until they get a law, until they get a law, take all qualified immunity from a police officer, right? Until they until they take domestic violence seriously. I don't care who comes fills out a report. Instead of to get that flimsy paper that says he or she got to stay a certain amount of feet away from her, which they ain't doing no good. Until they take away, say, get a law saying it shouldn't take 24 to 48 hours to report somebody missing, or 24 to 72 hours to report an adult missing. So all those three right there comes to head, it comes in play. They can kiss my, you know what? They can kiss my, you know what? And then this the child was missing, right? The child was missing. They say because a certain criteria, they can put an Amber Alert out for this child, and they found the child not alive. What kind of sense do that make? Because you said it didn't meet the criteria of an Amber Alert. It didn't meet the criteria of Amber Alert. Guess what they found that 5-year-old? And these are politicians we got in. I don't care Democrat, Republican, Independent. I don't care who it is. Black, white, green, purple. That who got in office. And I'm going to read this right here. This happened. How would you feel if your child go missing? And they said, cause it don't meet the criteria of an Amber Alert. This was said per Atlanta. This happened in Wisconsin. This per Atlanta Black Star. He didn't qualify. No Amber Alert was issued after after a Wisconsin 5-year-old black boy went missing. He was later found dead in a dumpster. He was later found dead in a dumpster. No Amber Alert was issued after, after and this was sickens me when it comes to our black little boys or black little girls. We're not teaching them what we need to teach them in the household. When they grow up, they want to go. And it saddened me that we're shooting each other. But guess what? They were saying until they change these laws, what they got now, how in the hell a 5-year old? What you think a 5-year old is just gonna get up and walk out the house? But he don't meet the criteria for an Amber Alert. They always think because our kids are black melanated, oh, they ran away. It's because they from a certain neighborhood. But I guarantee you, if there was a white little 5-year old, an Asian little 5-year old, and other nationality ethnic group 5-year old, there'll be an Amber Alert. Who agree with me on that?
Agree with you.
And then see, that's why I can't be a politician because you can't buy me. You can't buy me. See, like I said, it's all about like over here. It's all about who you like. Like I said, that coach up in Pittsburgh stood up for his black players. He ain't go. Oh, he ain't get the memo. You got to go along with the program. Like I said, like it's
If he
all
ain't get the memo,
about
he'll get it
like I
soon.
said, that coach up in
That's one thing about America.
stood up for his black players.
They
Like I
will
said,
beat
that
your
coach up
head
in
till you see. They will beat your head red. They will beat your head. They will beat you black and blue till your head is bloody and you see all 50 stars around that flag. They will beat your head. That's one thing about America. They will beat your head red. They will beat your
You got something. You got something else up, Gemini.
They will beat your head red till your head.
I say you got. I say you got something else on that. That way, unless you got another. You got something else. You listen to it on TV or whatever.
Oh yeah, hold on. Let me get it right.
You got something else on. Yeah, B Rob, what you think about that, B Rob?
Basically, with the same thing Jim and I were talking about. We just can't. We need to start sticking together, man, and just call out the facts. But most of what Jim and I said, man, is basically truth. They're gonna try to beat us in the head so us to understand that. But man, we gotta learn how to fight back and understand that. So that's my opinion. I'm with Jim and I on this one, big bro.
Hey, you know what I've been saying, right, B Rob? that riverboat brawl down in Montgomery, down there. Oh, I told what have I been saying? It going to happen again. How many times have I said that?
You said it plenty of times, bro.
So you know when somebody gets sick and tired of being sick and tired, what usually happens?
Well, started, shoot. Like you said, back what happened in Alabama. They had enough. The white people tried to jump that security guard, and them black people came together and beat the hell out the white folks. But at the same time, they try to blame all that thing they're blaming on the niggas. Well, the black folks or the minority, what people call us, they want to blame it on us. But y'all the ones started it. And we just trying to finish it. That's why I always tell my brothers and my sisters, our queens, we need to learn how to stick together. Screw all the BS we got going against each other and worrying about sticking together, trying to make our community safe wherever we are. Because these white folks in this country do not give a dang. They don't give a damn about us.
Be wrong. Don't. Right quick. Don't forget about them Sambos, them coons.
Oh, yeah, those two.
Our folks. Gemini, you got a rich in here. You can drop your link in the chat. Together, you got a rich in here. You can drop your link in the chat. But like I said, I'm gonna go more in depth on these when I get off today later, cause this is an in-depth discussion right here. You know what I'm saying? This is in-depth discussion. You were just gonna say what, Silverback? No, 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 no. You type it in the chat. Come on up here. Come on up here. Mm-mm. Come on up here, Silverback. I got to hear what you got to say. I got to hear what you say. Put that drink down. Come on up here. I already know he ain't coming. I already know he ain't coming. Oh, LOL. You see that, B Rob?
I'm looking right at it. I don't think he popping up, man. That was a rarity. He came up on the panel a couple of days ago. That was a rarity to have him on the panel. He rarely come up on the panel. He be on the chat talking. He rarely be up here.
Look
So he
here.
ain't coming up probably.
Hey, B Rob, check this out. I guess I called him because I said put that drink down. He got one in the hand.
Oh Lord. On the Sunday.
Well, hey, two each his own. But like I said, tomorrow, today, when I get off, we're gonna continue this conversation. Cause this what I want to hear. This what I want to know for everybody. Do y'all think Amber Alert should be cast for all kids, no matter what skin color, whatever? I'm gonna ask you this question right here. This is the question I'm gonna ask the chat. Put a one in the chat. You think because that 5 year old little boy was black, that's why they didn't put the Amber Alert out. Put a one in the chat if you think so. See, I believe the skin color played a part in it. See, I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you the later on today when I come back live. I'm gonna tell you the reason why I say that. Later when I come back live later on today, I'm gonna tell you why I say that. What? How many uh melanated black people name is Amber? Where do you think the Amber Alert came from? Who was that Amber Alert named after? We're gonna dig deep into that one. We're gonna dig deep tomorrow, later on. It's just a little snippet right here. Cause they got some of us, see, together, Silverback, Gemini, anybody else that go or watch this playback, they got us twisted. They think they got us twisted, right? Be wrong. They got you twisted. I know they got a mono twist. I know they got Queen Eve. I know they got a Diamond Shooter, AP. I know they got together Silverback. They ain't got us fooled. Do they have y'all fooled? Yes or no? That was a question to you, B Rob. Yes or no? Do they have you fooled?
No, no, they do not. Because if we talk a lot like that, they will try to keep us. They're trying to shut us up. They're you can't be afraid to speak your mind. I don't give a dang they don't like it or not. If you don't like what they doing, call it out. I don't give a damn how they feel because we gotta learn how to stand up, resist. We need to have a resistance and let them know, man, it's enough is enough. It's just like they want to keep us in chains mentally because they thinking that we'll be afraid to say it or call them out on any of this shit because we gotta call it out. Like I keep saying, it goes back. We want to make our communities safe. Our communities safe wherever in this country we call America. And stop with the BS and the politics, all the money and all that. If y'all say y'all gonna help them, help the people that need it, do it. Don't say it just to make yourself sound good. Y'all go out there and put it into action. And then when y'all do say y'all gonna do this, y'all gonna do that, getting people all riled up and excited. And then when y'all get in the office, y'all don't do nothing what y'all said y'all was gonna do. So words are so easy to say, but your actions means a lot than your words.
Oh, we got Silverback in here. What you got to say about this Silverback?
Oh, the big man came through.
Salute to you, fam.
Hey, look, I said, look, when I said he got a drink in the head, you had to put LOL out of that, didn't you?
Man, I had to say, I had to come up and I had to. I mean, you had to. You put the challenge out there. I had to come up, man. I ain't got no drink in my hand. I was on the couch last night.
Oh, therapy was last night, Silverback.
Yeah, therapy was last night, so I had the drink in hand.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I told you it's going to be part two of therapy.
Oh yeah, I'm looking forward to that one.
See, what I'm going to do is I'm going to break down the Amber Alert, where it all came from. How much you want to bet it wasn't a black child that did that, they came with the Amber Alert thing?
Yeah, it wasn't much of a
Uh,
it wasn't much. Yeah, it wasn't much of um a whole effort to get to get the child to come back with an Amber Alert when it's black. That's just my opinion. When it's a black person, and you got a point. You know, it was that whole Amber Alert was all created. You know, we already know what that created. You brought that out, but I'm not trying to be, and I'm not being racist, but it's not that much of an effort. Whenever our babies and our kids are missing, if you notice, there was a poll that came out not too long ago, with black folks, with black children being missing, and that number is, man, it's crazy. So that ought to tell you something right there.
Yeah. But this is what I want to say right here. She said, like Donald Trump said, America don't give black people the credit we deserve. He also said we built this country. When did he say that? I ain't never heard him say it. You see what I'm saying? He might say that and out loud was try to get black. See, I'm gonna tell you what politicians do. Okay. They said anything they got to say to get our vote. But what do they say behind closed doors that you don't hear? Look it up. If it's not on video and somebody wrote it down, I don't believe what nobody write down. They gotta have the audio. Now put it away. They gotta have the video to go with it. Cause look, like Biden said this. Like Barack Obama said this. Bill Clinton said this. Bush 1 and 2, Reagan said this, said that. Yeah, they gonna say what they got to say to get our vote. Am I right? Am I right about that?
Yeah, you're right about that. Like I
What you
said,
think?
words are so easy. You just put it into action.
I'm not one sided. I'm wide awake. I'm wide awake. Like I said, he said that just to see you closed minded. You just looking at what he said. See, if he said that, he said grab a woman by the you know what? That don't mean nothing. When he said that about the cripple, y'all overlooked that. When he said the other stuff about black women, y'all overlooked that. And that's on video. He said that at a rally full of white folks. But you see what I'm talking about, right? See how some of us are so close. We are closed minded. That's why I say I don't trust no politician. You heard what I said. If I go vote, I'm not gonna vote for. I ain't vote for neither one of them. I'm gonna go vote for what I'm looking at. I'm looking at the policy, what they got on the line, what they got. They're gonna help me. Like I said, the president do not run this country. The House of Representatives, the Senate run this country. Until people start realizing that, it's all for naught. I wonder how many people know that when the president be eating, he got to pay for his doggone food. Anything that happened in the White House, he got to pay for it. He don't get it for free. He do not get it for free. See, you got to have somebody to represent this country when it goes to another country. You see what I'm saying? See, I studied these politics. I'm not, shoot, when I was younger, guess what? I thought the president ran the damn country. That's what I actually thought when I was younger. But as I got older, I found out, well, he really, He got little to no power. Why you why you think you see some of these presidents have to sign an executive order for something to get through? Shoot, the House of Representatives, Senate can send a bill to him. He can veto it, but guess what? They can come back around and do. They're gonna turn that veto and vote it in anyway. So what kind of power do he have? Yeah, Trump can say this, Trump can say that, but guess what? He get up there, but guess what? See, everybody, Democrat and Republican, they all the same to me. Cause Democrat might run this right here, Republican might not, but they need this so much of the other people to swing to vote on this issue. You see what I'm saying? Even vice versa, the Republican might well they got this right here, but they're gonna need so many Democrats to switch to vote on this issue. See, that's the problem. Why you think they got Democrat, Republican, Independent? It's just like it's just like a football team. It's just like Alabama and Auburn, right? I'm using this as an example. You marry somebody, like I'm an Auburn fan. I marry somebody, she an Alabama fan. Guess what? That's a house divided, ain't it? During football season, ain't it? What gonna get done in that house during that football season? Nothing. See, I'm not saying Biden didn't say that. I'm not saying Trump didn't say that. I'm saying peel back that layer of onion and see what's really going on. And I guarantee you, Biden and Trump don't been at the golf course together. Nobody just ain't got a picture of it. They sitting back there, they got there sitting out there laughing. They there sitting there laughing. Respect Sir Drummer. Yeah. It probably would cooking with respect cooking with JW. It probably will be. So drummer, that's all I'm saying right there. Look here. Look how many lobbyists be up there in the Capitol when they get ready to vote on certain issues. Why you think the Republicans and Democrats ain't trying to do nothing about these gun laws? Why you think they ain't trying to do nothing? Like I said, until a politician gets the kahunas, get the listen what I said. Until I don't care the House of Representatives, the Senate, or the president, the governor, the mayor, your commissioner in your state, until a politician get the kahuna, say, I'm going to take away qualified immunity across the board from these police officers. They get in trouble, they get fired, they even if they resign, they cannot. They take away their police qualification, so they won't become a police officer nowhere else until they get a policy about report how you report somebody missing. You had to wait 24 to 72 hours. That covers the whole board of a child and an adult, which I think is stupid because guess what? You shouldn't have to wait 24 to 72 hours to report somebody missing for them to start doing something. Until they get a policy alone stating that, guess what? Our children gonna stay missing. Our grown melanated black sisters and brothers gonna be missing. See, until they start doing something about this domestic violence that these women go through, these men go through, sides put a restraining order on the abuser and try to start protecting them like they should, they ain't gonna hear from me. They ain't gonna hear from me. They won't hear from me. There are three critical things that hurts our community right there. Three things that hurt our community. Beside us hurting ourselves. What you think about Silverback?
I think sometimes, man, we just got to look at our community first, and just like you were saying, we get so caught up in the whole United States instead of our community, our precincts, our cities. You know what I mean? Do what's best for your city, your village, your community. You know what I mean? You got to look at both sides or whatever, and see. You got to look at where you live at and do what's best for your community. You know what I mean? It's not about Democrat and Republican. You know what I mean? It's about you and your future, you and your kids' future. You know what I mean? In the next few years, there won't be enough. There won't be Social Security. You know what I mean? The way that the government is spending all this money, whatever, there will not be Social Security in the next few years. You know what I mean? So you got to look at what is going to be beneficial for you. That's the way I look at it.
See, I'm with you on that right there. And that's what I'm trying to relay to our people. See what I'm saying? But we already know some people gonna be hard headed anyway. We already know that. See, that would when I said the three things right there, yeah, I would love it on a federal level, but guess what? State level, city level, be good with me too. See, like I said, go read the laws that's on the book. Go read what's you cannot do. Look what's not on the books. Go look what they got on the books that not for us. Go look what on the book that is for us. Look what on the book they got coming up that's for us. Go look what on the book that cover that's not for us. See, we gotta do read. You know what I'm saying? Cause ain't no telling what happened behind them closed doors with them lobbyists. You see what I'm saying? So until them three things happen on the state or federal level, hey, they look just like do a dish of song. You can count me out. You know what I'm saying? Till that happen, till I see them things on the book, till I see them on the ballot.
Another thing, D Truth, I want to say, man, that a lot of I'm speaking about with black folks. Have you noticed that a lot of I see in the Democratic Party with black folks, they just vote just because it's Democrat and don't know any type of policies that's concerning them personally and their families. They just vote on down the down the line, no matter who the person is, and not looking at what is beneficial for you. You know what I mean? It's just like you just said, people are hard headed. You just can't just vote for someone just because just because your family was a Democrat and just because of tradition. That's exactly why people are voting, because of tradition. They're not looking at their own personal reasons. You know what I mean? They're just voting because of a party, you know? And so because of that, that's the reason why our communities are hurting, because we're just going with the flow and not examining these politicians, the Democratic Party, or the Republican Party. I'm just saying in general, we're not examining the real issues that's going on. We're just going by party.
And that's what I was saying. I don't care that person, Democrat, Republican, Independent. Like I said, I'm gonna stick to my guns. Just about all politicians cricket. Either one that is our same skin color, they're cricket. They're cricket. I don't care what they say or how they do it. They're cricket. See, see, do what the Getters do. She studied all the politicians on that stuff right there. Yeah, but I, I could study them too. I study them too. But I want to know what's that. I want to know what they do, what they did that I can't read. You see what I'm saying? See, you can look at a politician and look how they voted in this right here. Yeah, okay, that's all cool and dandy. But what behind that, the reason why you voted that way, you didn't vote this way, whatever. That's what I want to know. It's the unknown I want to know. Put it that way. I'm curious like that. I'm curious like that.
You and me both. Just trying to. I want to know what you're not telling me. I want to look into your background, see what you did. That's just like with Biden. A lot of people are not taking into account of what he did during the Clinton era. You know what I mean? He put more folks in jail than anybody. He's the one that passed the crime bill. He's responsible for that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and people fail to realize he was a Democrat, but guess who else? Guess what else party helped pass that crime bill?
Oh yeah, the Republicans helped him.
See that's the thing I said. There's some Republican is some bills Republican gonna help the Democrat get passed. There's some bills that Democrat gonna have to help the Republican get passed. You see what I'm saying? So neither party is clean.
Yeah, it's you scratch my back, I'll scratch yours.
And what you said, Silverback, was so goddamn true. Big bro, you too. And what Together was talking about, how can Biden call us dumb and he can't remember a hill of beans in less than 5 seconds, though? Our problem is back, and I'll talk about Biden later, but back what Silverback was saying, man, we pick Democrat, like most of us black people pick Democrat thinking that they gonna supposed to help us. I ain't gonna lie, I voted Democrat till I just finally realized, man, they're all just a bunch of assholes, just like the Republicans. That's why I'm like, man, I'm not even going to vote for nobody. I'm just going to go by the amendments. What we should be getting better, like the gun laws people keep talking about, trying to make people safe in these streets. We got to start looking at these politicians, whoever they trying to vote for, like who we trying to vote for. But I'm gonna say it like this: even though we vote them, the people that we like to vote in, I don't believe they gonna get in anyway. They probably already know who they want in those office before we even go out there to the polls to even vote. That's why I'm talking about this stupid ass governor we got in Mississippi named, Governor Reeves. Like what D True said, they shut down 3 black counties early because they want this fool in the office, man. Knowing full well he ain't
No,
gonna
no, no,
change.
no, no. They have no ballots.
Yeah, that part. But
Yeah,
still, it was dirty as hell, man.
yeah. I'm gonna say this right here.
Go ahead, bro. I'm gonna mute back
I'm
up.
gonna say this right here. Okay. Yeah, you said Barry said this about black folks and kids right here. But what about Trump saying what he said about women and handicap? That's just as
Well,
bad, ain't
well,
it?
yeah, well, both of them just was foolish as hell. Like I said, man, it's just like they like to entertain. Trump like to entertain. Biden just don't know what the hell he be saying. He forget things so quick before he say it. After he says it, and don't even remember. Donald Trump likes to entertain. Donald Trump is a celebrity.
See, I like this right here. Get all them old butter out of the goddamn office. Get some young blood up in there that want to do some real changes. You see what I'm saying? That can be easily persuaded, easily bought. You see what I'm saying? What do you think about that, Silverback?
Go ahead, big dog.
I hear what you're saying, but some of these young people, man, are corrupted too. You know, it just depends on who. It all boils. I don't think it has anything to do with the young people. You know, even though you do have a point because
Get somebody that like me.
Yeah,
yeah,
you already got my vote on that.
but I'm gonna take it a step further, man. You know, it's just, man, you let me ask you something, D True. Can you take, and this is the way, I'm gonna let you, I'm gonna ask you, and then you can, I'll tell you what I'll tell you what I think. But can you take anything from each side, good points from each side, even though, it's almost like, choosing the lesser evil. You know what I'm saying? Do you look at it that way, as far as like, from each side of each party, whether it's Democrat, Republican, or independent? Can you take quote unquote good from each side and look at it?
Well, I could, but it's kind of hard because both sides, all three parties, did some major effed up stuff. And people in that party had did some effed up stuff. You see what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna give you a perfect example. Yeah, a perfect example. In Kentucky, Breonna Taylor, right? What was the governor or the mayor of that town, whatever, the governor,
Attorney General,
the attorney,
the black dude, yeah.
yeah. He let them off with a he just let them off, resign, go to another police department, right? And just charged them with what? Warning is shooting in another apartment. Come on, man. When you see that, now he's our same skin tone. That's what I'm talking about right there. You see what I'm saying? And
I was just going to bring up that point about her, about that dude or whatever, and he lost, by the way.
Yeah, and it's gonna be a whole significant change coming. See, and one good point about Donald Trump, I'm gonna give him credit for. He made these so-called some white folks that really don't like black people come out of the closet. That's the only good point I can give him. Just think, just think if they were Biden or Clinton or Barack Obama was talking somewhere down the road from the Capitol where the vice president was, and some black people stormed the Capitol. What do you think would happen?
If we would have marched down that Capitol, bro, we're dead. They weren't gonna allow us in step foot in that Capitol. They was let in. If we would have done that, they would have gunned our asses down to death. If we would have done something like that, what they did back in January the 6th. They know that. And them people in that Capitol, they let them in. They ain't even try to stop them. They let them in.
Yeah, you're right. But this is what I'm saying together. This is what I'm saying. Biden do not run this country. Biden do not run the country. Go look it up. President don't run this country. He's just a figurehead. That's what I'm trying to get people to understand. I'm gonna ask this question. Y'all can say yes. Y'all can say yes or no. Did 1 for yes, 2 for no for the chat? Who thinks the president run the country? Do y'all think the president run the country? Put 1 for yes, 2 for no. Do you think the president run the country? 1 for yes, 2 for no. So Drummer said 2. But JW says no. What'd you say, B-Rob?
No, man, because you got to get permission from the Senate, the House, and the Senate. Got to get him to the decisions. And my question is, the UN, when they have this meeting in the UN, they'll give them the okay what the president should be doing. But I consider the fact it'd probably be the House or the Senate. Wherever the House, let's just say the House said do this, but the Senate blocking and say no. It is just like you gotta go out there and the president just gotta make a decision. I think which Senate, I think they gotta listen to what the Senate gonna say. The House and the Senate probably gotta, that's when the president gonna act, because without them, the president is just a figurehead. Everybody think he's the leader. No, he gonna have to listen to the Senate or what or the representatives gonna say about it. He's just gonna go by what the Senate gonna be. Yeah, they set rule laws too. So he gonna have to listen to the Senate or the House.
What do you think, Silverback? Yes or no?
Most definitely, the president does not. He can't make all the decisions. For example, if you remember during COVID, during the pandemic, they're handing out the checks, right? They handed out the first string of checks to folks or whatever, and then there was a stall on the second. Now Trump, he was for, if you remember, he was for handing out those stimulus checks, and he had got to one point to where he had got frustrated. He's like, you guys need, he's talking about the Democrats and Republicans in the Senate and in the House. He's like, he said, I'm all for it. You know what I mean? It's and he was putting it off on them. He's basically saying they need to hurry up and help the American people, basically. So he can't just do that by himself. You know what I'm saying? So it's one of those things where, he his hands are tied. He can't just go in there and wreck shop and come up with all this stuff. You know what I mean? The president, you know what I mean? And he has to get all that stuff approved. And he signs the bill after they come up with a decision.
Yeah, and the only way he gets something across that he want across is sign an executive order. That's the only thing he see, and it's just like it's just like a football game, right? Just like a football game. Who get all the praise? Who get all the praise in the football game? Who get all the blame in the football game?
Coaches.
No, no. You already know who get. All right, I'm getting I'm getting perfect example. Who getting the blame for the Falcons losing that Super Bowl to New England?
Oh, Matt Ryan.
Now, if Atlanta would have won the Super Bowl, who got all the praise?
Matt Ryan. I know what you're
My
talking
point
about
is
now.
that. My point exactly. So anything that goes on and that we don't like, who do we blame? The president.
Yep.
And is the things going good? Who get the praise?
The president. But even though it's the House or the Senate is is doing all the work behind the scenes, the president just there just to speak for them. That's what the president do. Whatever decision the House or the Senate make, the president is gonna go out there in the front of the camera and speak what the Senate and the House were discussing behind the scenes. That's how it works.
Yeah, I remember that together. But look what he had to go do. He had to go sign an executive order. That's the only way the president can get something done. That's the only way the president will be able to get something done. A whole lot of presidents don't sign an executive order.
Just like with Trump, he signed an executive order to come down this way here in Texas to build a wall. You know,
Cause what the House and Senate didn't want that wall built, and then he said, "Oh, Mexico going to have to pay for some of it." Didn't he say that?
Yep.
Did he say that?
Yep.
But hold on, wait a minute. Mexico ain't paid a dime, has they?
Hell no, they did.
Silverback, had Mexico put a dime on that wall yet?
Not at all.
So that was a lie. That's a lie he told, wasn't it? Isn't that did he say that? He said that several times that Mexico gonna help pay for it, didn't he? On live TV at a press conference. How in the world you gonna make another country pay for something that you won't build?
Big Sister said they didn't pay it because he did not get reelected.
Oh, put it away. They weren't gonna pay anyway. Come on now. Use logic. Use logic. Okay. Silverback. You president of Mexico. And the president of the United States said, telling you gonna help pay for this wall that they're gonna be built to keep your people out. Are you gonna help pay for that wall?
Nope. And the president at the time of Mexico, he there's videos of him out. He said, "I'm not paying for no effing wall," you know. So, but then in turn, Trump said that. Yeah, I don't know how he said it, but he said that in turn, with us trading with Mexico, so forth, so on, they're paying for the wall, so forth, so on. You know, he made it. You know, he made it. You know, he kind of like made it to where they'll pay for it. You know, but no, they're not.
That's the thing I'm trying to get people to see. Ain't that I'm pro Biden? I'm anti-Trump. Hey, I ain't neither one of those. I just I just realized that the president don't run the country. Cause it don't matter what they think or say or do for they get they point across their agenda across, they gotta sign an executive order to do it.
Big bro, can I say this though?
Go ahead.
I'm not a Trump guy myself, but I ain't gonna lie to you. Trump did do some good things, and he did expose the politician world. He exposed them so much. And you know, you watch CNN and Fox News and C-SPAN, they talk so bad about Trump because how he exposed them politics behind the scenes. Whatever Trump said, he could have. Those folks did it. Like he exposed them for what they were doing behind the scenes, and they did not like what that man was saying. In a way, he did expose what they be doing behind the scenes. Whatever Trump said, they actually was doing that behind the scenes, but it caught the wrong people and got them beating their chests like them racist ass white folks. Even though Donald Trump, all the things Donald Trump see, what color Donald Trump see, and we all know, is green. I don't believe Trump is racist. Trump is basically just a man who just want money, and he just played them goddamn racist bastards like a fiddle, and they believed it. So I'm not a Trump guy, but some of the stuff he said was true. I didn't like what he said about the handicap. Number one, Trump talked too damn much. That's his problem. He just don't know how to shut up.
And and he stay on social media too damn much.
Yeah, the tweet. Oh my God, he
Yeah.
probably if he's still president right now, he probably tweet right now. And it's 110 over here.
But I'm like this right here. Until people wake up, realize the president do not run the country. Don't care who you put in office. Don't care who you put in office. And it just it just it just gets me that sometimes we let the Republican, Democrat, Independent, that right there, them three them three things right there divide us. You see what I'm saying? See, like I said, I'm looking at the amendments, the law, what they try to get, what they try to do, whatever. I'm looking at them. I'm not looking at the person. I give a rat's butt what they do. Cause as soon I guarantee you this right here. I don't care Trump, I don't care Biden, I don't care who it is. If stuff hit the fans and if they had the choice to stand by side us to fight whatever gets racism, whatever, or be with the good old boys per se, what do you think they're gonna do? Silverback, what do you think they're gonna do?
They're gonna be on code and stick with their own.
That's including Trump himself. Cause guess what? Trump didn't make that money himself. His dad made that money. Where do you think that money came from when Trump dad made that money?
Yeah, we know he was spoiled. He never had to suffer like how we suffered. He was born rich. We all know that.
Listen to the question, B Rob. Where you think his dad got that money for? How you think his dad got up like he was?
Dirty money. and I think he was a businessman as well too.
Word has it that he got his money from. He was a slumlord in New York or whatever, with all those apartments in the hood and stuff in the Bronx, all in New York.
Yeah, you're right about that.
You got a point, big man.
Yeah. See, hold on, hold on. She fights so hard for Trump. I, she's not hearing what we're saying. Trump. It don't matter. Trump in office, Biden in office. I don't care. Ron DeSantis in office. They do not run the country. They're just a figurehead. They're just a put away. They just a scapegoat for the House of Representatives and the Senate when they f up. Am I right?
Yeah, Mr. Geller, I'm not a Republican or a Democrat. They are the politicians. They're only doing what they're told. And one thing I'm gonna tell you this here, D Truth and D Rob and chat. This is what I don't like. This is a reason why I look at both. I look at the whole picture. We got the war in Ukraine, right? Something that has nothing to do with America at all.
You right about that?
And you got Biden sending billions and billions of dollars to the Ukraine.
Hey, don't forget with the help of the House of Representatives and Senate.
Right. Exactly. He's that right there, man. That just it pisses me off. But it's one of those things where, once again, do you realize in the next they say the stats say that in the next 20, 30, 40 years, there's not going to be any Social Security. That means, it's going to be bone dry. And so we're sending all this money to the Ukraine, Now, what I can say about Trump, he's against sending all that money to the Ukraine. He's called Biden out on that. I can't say that, but like I said, I can't take up for any one of the parties. Biden's a buffoon. I get embarrassed every time I see him on television. I'm just be honest with you.
Hey, what about McCarthy?
Who that?
But McCarthy, used to be the speaker. Used to be the speaker of the House.
Oh yeah, McCarthy, man, he was getting punked out by his own by his own party, man. He was getting punked out.
Yeah, I'm talking about 2 times he went to speak in front of the camera.
Oh, you talking about no, that wasn't McCarthy, D Truth. That was freaking the old man.
Yeah.
You talking about Mitch McConnell?
Mitch McConnell.
Oh, that old fool need to retire.
But yeah, man, I get embarrassed, and that goes back to your point or whatever, man. Some of these old guys need to go ahead and let the younger folks have it. But yeah, I'm not. You're right, man. You can't do nothing without the House of Representatives and without the Senate, all of them voting on it. So Republicans are just, presidents are just puppets.
Hey, and think about who else. Guess who else puppets? The people in the House of Representatives and the people in the Senate. Yeah, you know what? Hey, you know what I mean about that? B Rob and Silverback. You know what I mean when I said that too.
But let me piggyback what Silverback said, man. He said a valuable point. We helping other people. Do you know we can be helping them become a threat on us? Ukraine, Israel, even though it's a holy country, but at the same time, we need to help ourselves. We sending all that money to these countries, but we don't give a damn about each other. Remember, a couple of years ago, Biden dumbass sent all the money to the immigrants of Mexico, and we were struggling way more than them. I don't even think some of them even had citizenship or nothing like that. But we need to start helping us, like get ourselves back on our feet. What about our people? What about the homeless over here? People that can't afford to have a place. But you send all that money to the other country instead of helping your own country. That's what's wrong with America right now. We doing too much Superman shit.
Hey, B, I'm gonna tell you something right quick. Okay. See, one, I understand that point. If you ever heard me talk about Cop City here in Atlanta, right?
I'm
90
listening.
something to 90 something to $100 million facility for fire, EMS, police department training in a predominantly black neighborhood. And the people in that neighborhood don't want it there. The council, the head of the council, the mayor, not listening to the people that got them in office. Now some of the council members start to see what the people was talking about. Preachers, pastors has started to was talking about it. Then they want to say that the people that were protested and try to preserve that land was what they call them call them terrorists, right? But then say the guy that they put down shot at him, which he didn't. That was already proven. Didn't want to release some of the body cam videos, some of the cameras that caught it. You know what that 90 to 100 some $1 million could do for that community in the city of Atlanta? Not much, but it could do something.
Hey, bro, let me say this. If they want to do all that and ignore the people, why the hell we voting? Why are we voting then? Like we can go out there and vote and listen to what the people gotta say that really need it, like in these projects that need to be better home, make them into better homes, the hoods, all that. If they don't listen to the people, why are we voting if they ain't gonna listen to us? We supposed to be the reason why they in office. Why are we going out there and vote, wasting our time voting, and they gonna ignore them anyway? Why vote then? Rather than just make their own decision, say who this is what I want in office. Why we gotta go take our time out of our busy schedule to go out there and vote, and they ain't gonna believe what the hell we got going on? You know what we gotta say and what we need change. We about the people, right? What the people gonna say? We need it. We all been saying we needed change for decades, and some of them have been changed. It been the same old shit. Look at these old ass politicians you saying are in there. Those old fools need to get out. They just don't want to hold on. They want to hold on to their little power because that's all they have. And then when they lose it, they gonna croak and die. That's it. Silverback, big bro. That's what that is. That's all I think of. What's going on, big sis? Mm, Go ahead and get a word in.
Let's sister together.
I think I think Chrome has an echo. It was saying something about it
Yeah,
earlier.
yeah, it does, it does, it does.
Um, I
Comments
think
together.
when I was saying that I was gonna listen, I was doing something, and plus I wasn't mad about it. So I think you took what I said the wrong way. I said, well, let me get up here and let him know I don't have an attitude. But one of the things that I want to say, regardless, when Donald Trump first became the president, I did this long study because I wanted to prove to all the Republicans that was dancing in my face that he was the biggest racist ever on the planet Earth. And as I started doing my own research, sitting up 1, 2, 3 in the morning, like I'm gonna find something on this fool, I'm gonna find something. But when I started researching, something popped in my head. How many times have Donald Trump's name been mentioned in R&B hip hop? And I got a list and I saved it on my external hard drive. He has been on over 200 songs in hip hop, people talking about how they want his money, how they want to be a king like him, how they want to do all these things. And so once he became the president, then Hillary Clinton went on this campaign of spreading hatred. And so I tried to go back into the archive because one day I was sitting at home and I had just had surgery on my arm and I had nothing to do. And so Maxine Waters, she was in her district in Los Angeles, and there was the news was there, Channel 7 News, California, and she had this conference room, and I can remember it so clearly. And I've been trying to find that archive. They wiped it out because they weren't supposed to show it. She was sitting down and they had the camera going, and she said, we're going to run our campaign on reparations and we're going to push that Donald Trump is a racist. And I couldn't get up because, like I said, my arm was in a sling. I just had surgery. Normally, I click that DVR button and record it, but I couldn't. But I was waiting for it to come on, like at, the night news so I can record it. They totally wiped it out the system. I said, oh my God. And then I started doing more research when Donald Trump was going against Obama and saying that he wasn't an American citizen. Now, let me tell you how crooked Hillary Clinton is. She forgot that there's a video out there circulating where she was the one that said that Obama was not an American citizen and that he wouldn't show his birth certificate. So, of course, mouth almighty, tongue everlasting, ain't satisfied unless something happening. Donald Trump gets on the story and he starts to go with it. But he was not the one that started it. Hillary Clinton was the one that started that whole thing. And see, they have a way of starting things and it's like they throw a rock and then they hide their fist. And I started paying attention. I say this, I don't care who you vote for. Stop not voting as black people. Stop saying your vote don't count. It actually does. Because if they start seeing the numbers increasing in areas where they're not padding it, like you said in Mississippi, then they're going to start seeing that black people are now standing up. But you got so many black people that don't want to vote. Look at all those people that died for us to be able to vote, and we're not exercising something that they fought for. If they were to look at us today, I really believe that they would be really disappointed in us and tell us, you know what, we went through all this hell to allow you guys to vote, and you turn around and you throw away what we have been, taken off of this earth for, our family harmed, us bitten by dogs, beaten, and everything else, and you're going to tell me your vote don't count? This is why they're trying to take away the black vote, is because black people are not voting. And they said this, we got to start looking at these newspapers because they're putting so much meat. Black people don't really read. And that's something that's a downfall of us all. It's not just one, it's multiple races that don't read. And I remember reading an article a while ago, and they were saying that they were trying to take away the black vote because black people are not utilizing it anyway. So we have to fight and keep voting. If you don't understand who you're voting for. Put up a video. Pay attention to the people that's running for office. Pay attention, like take notes on the one that's in office now who you don't like. I mean, we got to do whatever we can, but putting the same people in positions and thinking that there's going to be a change, that is a part of insanity at its best. Like this idiot, we got Governor Newsom, because this is a Democratic state, they keep voting him in, and it's almost like the Republicans are getting drowned out. They're getting drowned out. And when we had Arnold Schwarzenegger, he was a Republican governor, and a lot of stuff that's going on now did not happen under him. That's what I'm saying. When you keep voting Democrat states, they're going to turn it into a sanctuary state, and they're going to take away your ability to say, no, I don't want these people here. You know what I'm saying? So there's so many videos on YouTube. I encourage everybody to start looking at a bunch of these videos. Even if you don't like the Republican Party, just listen. Listen, maybe a Republican may be on your side about something and you may like a Democrat or something else, but make your vote count.
Yeah. Before you said that though, but I said this too right here that when the immigrants in Republican states, they they shift them to Democrat states.
Not all of them. Not all of them.
I know.
It's
The
just that
governor
border state, Texas, is because
and
you got
Florida.
to understand we're flooded. We're flooded, and then they're flooding you guys.
Uh, and think about it, Florida and Texas is the main two states that does it. You see what I'm
Right,
saying?
but right, but what
So
I'm saying, I'm sorry. What I'm saying is this: the way that they're getting the migrants, you cannot imagine what the border states are dealing with. You're only getting a small percentage of what's actually coming in. And so there was a conversation about sending, excuse me, the migrants back, and I had people arguing with me. So I found it's USC Title 8 1324, and it states that whoever brings in an illegal immigrant, they are subjected under the law. And this is from the Department of Justice. I encourage you guys to read that. And it's even talking about if a politician brings an illegal immigrant here, they can be prisoned and fined because they're not following the laws of the land.
but check this out though. Talk about they ain't following the law of the land. Wouldn't have the Department just been following the law of the land when it comes to what happened to the people that are already here? You see what I'm saying? It doesn't. These folks do not make no sense. Cause how many politicians, I don't care what side of the aisle you have followed the law of the land, and the Department of Justice has held them accountable.
Both of all of them have not followed the law of the land. None of them have.
That's what I'm saying. And the Department of Justice expect us to believe they're gonna hold them accountable.
That's all BS.
That's what I'm saying. It's like they
And I
like
agree.
the politicians tells us stuff. It's kind of like you got this guy and this girl, right? Some of them got a good head on their shoulder, but this guy go tell this girl any old thing, and she believes him. You see what I'm saying? Then go do that. Then he tells her, "Oh, we're gonna be together. I'll have my baby." And she went up foolish enough to do it. Guess what? He gone. I'm not. Look here. You ain't gonna try to whistle. This. These politicians is not finna try to whisper sweet nothing in my ear. It's three things I want. I don't care if it's the state level or the federal level. Control about five or six things. Control the immigration thing. Get that thing going. Get the cops, the policemen. There's some good ones. Get them off. Take away their qualified immunity. Plus, they get fired or resign for doing so stupid. Take away from their qualifications. Start setting up instead of waiting for a parent or somebody, a relative or adult. Make a law where don't have to take 24 to 72 hours to report somebody missing and get on the case. You see what I'm saying? That right there, where, cause look at how many people has been done wrong with them three things, and plus that that restraining order, protect order, they ain't nothing but a piece of paper. They gotta do better. They got to sure them things up right there for me. And plus, talking about this country, you don't have this money for these folks over here, especially down here in Atlanta. Then the United States want to send money over there. Guess what? Like by sending money over there, look how much money we spent. How long was that Gulf War? How long was it?
Shit,
Eight,
long
nine, 10 years. 8, 9, 10 years.
been since 1990. Man, yeah, just long man.
1991 ain't when it got started. Am I correct?
Yep, I was about to say 91.
Just how much? Look how much money has been spent between then and now, and we still got troops over there. Look how much money we spending. Hmm.
It's just unbearable, man. It's just unbearable. Back to what I
Yeah.
was saying before. Why are we sending all that money to Ukraine and not Israel? Knowing full well we got so many homeless people. I know it's been some homeless people, but it's a lot of homeless people and even homeless veterans. They're like, do they even care about the people who served them for those many years?
I answer that question.
Well, hit me with that. Yeah, I probably know what you're gonna say.
Hell no. Come tell you why. Got to go through got a whole bunch of red tape to whatever try to get whatever benefits you can get. Unless you retire, unless you injured or whatever, you got to go through hell and high water to get what you got to get.
But let me say this. I'm gonna let you talk, big man. But let me say this. But I'm gonna tell you the truth. Hey, what Silverback was talking about was actually true. What he said earlier. But if they got all that money to send to Ukraine, you can use that money to help the people. Help the low class and the middle class. Like, why would you just use that money for that instead of I know you want to be helping Ukraine, but you doing more for other countries than your own. That don't make no sense at all. Use that money to help us. It always be America first, and then whatever was left, give it to them. We always come first. Shoot, it got to be that way. I don't mind helping, but bro, it always gotta come for us first. Self come first, and then whatever we got left. throw the money at Ukraine, throw a little money at Israel, even Africa, China, whatever. But it always started with us. We doing so much helping other folks, but we can't even help ourselves.
I'm gonna tell you the reason why. Hold on. I'm waiting for you to meet up. I'm gonna tell you the reason why. Think about it. If they help the people in this country, like our community, they're afraid that, especially the people in our community, would start doing the right thing with the money, open up business, and grow and become powerful in what they're doing. And they don't want that. Why do you think it's so easy for it's so everyone come in here do what they do what they do? Anyone can go get a anyone can go get a loan for a weekend. What do you think about that, Silverback?
Go ahead, Silverback. What's your take on it, big man?
Man, I'm glad you said that. Immigrants, I'm here in Texas. So this is we got a lot of Hispanics. A lot this Hispanic community has changed the landscape here in Texas. So and I'm in retail. I've been in retail for 27 years. I'm a store manager at a little small grocery chain here in the regional region here. So, do you know the amount of food stamps that Hispanics get? I've seen it. You know what I mean? When they slide their food stamps card. I mean, it's thousands upon thousands of dollars. They get more benefits than you and I do. Okay, so that goes to show, and I'm not biased towards any party. This is why I'm saying I'm not biased towards Biden or Trump, but the hypocrisy in these parties is just, man, it's just crazy. Think about it. Miss Together was talking about California. Gavin Newsom, the damn governor in California. I don't know if y'all caught what she was saying, but that dude is he's a fucking, and excuse my French, but he is an idiot. That, you know, the amount of homeless people in California, it's crazy. D-Truth, you're in the service, man.
Well, I already know. And first you said that, and what should I say it? You know when they say, the picture they paint that melanated black people is more melanated black people on welfare, which we already know that's a lie, don't we?
Yeah, that's a lie. That's not true at all. It's more white people on welfare countrywide than black folks.
Yeah. See, that's the narrative.
Yeah, they are.
That's the narrative they want to, that picture they want to paint. See, I know exactly what Together said. Look at Skid Row in California. Think about it. And we got some homeless folks in here too. We spread out, you know what I'm saying? And I be looking at them like, man. And I look at some of them like, I wonder what their story is. You know what I'm saying? Their real story. And some of them I want to know, is they there by choice or by some circumstances? Because there's some people just don't want to deal with paying bills and stuff like that. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You might go laugh at that's something is homeless just cause.
Man,
but go ahead, still back.
My bad, D-Truth. It's just ridiculous, man. And you know, the Democratic Party is ran on fighting for the poor. You know what I'm saying? You got this fool Gavin Newsom was the governor, and like I said, I'm pointing out all the hypocrisy on both sides. This fool here was so pro locking up the whole economy during COVID, locking up everything. You know what I'm saying? Lock down everything. And this fool here, he's so much of a hypocrite that he, you know what I mean? He didn't live by his law. He went out of the damn state. You know what I mean? So it's the hypocrisy is just beyond me, man. It's just ridiculous. Like Mr. Geller said, it's not just Skid Row, man. It's just, man. She says it's in Beverly Hills now. That's crazy.
Beverly Hills. Where they go? Where the rich folks at?
What the hell?
Hey, where the rich folks at now? See, and what gets me is when they say that when all the joy for all the marching goes on and that rioting was going on, and especially when that Rodney King beating whatever, and they rioted in California, whatever, different states. They talk about, oh, y'all burning down your own business. What black folks own that business? I'll wait. I'll wait. Right. I'm just waiting for somebody to say something. I'm just literally saying I'm waiting for somebody to say something. But you get my point, though, don't you?
Yeah, I mean, we didn't know. I get your point. I mean, we weren't owning those business at all. I remember this. It's funny. You got Tupac when he was alive during the Rodney King riots. You know, Tupac was a major star, and he was, a major star, during that time. And he was saying, shit, he was in the hood and he saw folks getting TVs and stuff. Man, he was riding with them. So, I mean, yeah, man, we weren't on none of that stuff, but yeah.
Oh, and people will take a look at all the riot going on in the stores that was burnt. It wasn't black business that was being burnt and looted. See, that what people can't understand is that narrative they want to push. Oh, look what they doing to their neighborhood. But I want to.
They'll get on white businesses as well.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask y'all this question and the people in the chat. Okay, where is the majority of the liquor stores?
In the hood and the projects.
Silverback.
Yeah, he's right. He's right. Majority of them are in the hood.
You right about that. Bit up, B-Rock. Hey, you right about that? Together said when they did burn it, they put black owned to prevent them from burning their businesses. Oh, we saw that too. Hey, everybody saw that.
Yeah, we did. We sure did.
Okay, go find. I guarantee you won't find here's another thing. Where is the payday loan places at? What the majority at?
Yep, on the black side of town.
Okay.
Yeah, you right about that too.
And think about it. Where is majority is the fast food restaurants?
Repeat that again, big bro.
I said, what the majority is a fast food restaurant?
Or someone could be in Publix, in the public areas and whatnot around town. But I think it's a few. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think there's a few fast food joints be in the hood, being in the hood and some of the neighborhoods, but mostly it's mostly around near close to town. And
Yeah, but I guarantee you, if you ride around your town in your neighborhood, especially if you live in a black community, and go count how many fast food restaurants there is, then go to the other part of town, see how many they got in their neighborhood. I'm not in their neighborhood. I guarantee you there are more in your neighborhood than it is theirs.
all I can say, big bro, I don't know about restaurants, but man, if you want to know what a lot of places in the hood that people like to go to, we can name two: Dollar General or Family Dollar. Those places can be anywhere. You can be deep in the woods. They will put a dollar store right there.
But I'm gonna tell you something else. I'm tell you something else. Check this out. If there is a if put rephrase that. If there's a grocery store, let's say it's public. Say you got Kroger's. I ain't gonna say Aldi, but I'm gonna say them two right there. Go look at the ones you get. Go look at the ones that's in the hood. Go look at they where you got the beer and wine section at. Go look what they got on the shelves in there. Then go to the other neighborhood. Look at the same section and see what they got in there. I guarantee you will find there's a difference. I'm gonna tell you what the difference is gonna be. I'll tell you what the difference is gonna be. You're gonna find some outlooker in the ones that's around the hood, but you're not gonna find no outlooker in the other ones. Yeah, you notice that, hey?
Correct me if I'm wrong again, big bro. Like you go in the hood, you get some of that cheap liquor. When you go into that rich ass neighborhood, they got that expensive ass liquor. It's a difference. Like they have all some of the
Now,
liquor
yeah,
that's
yeah, yeah. Now today, I ain't talking. I want to talk about. I want to talk about I ain't talking about the liquor part. I said that malt liquor. I'm talking about the beer part.
oh, never mind then.
Hey, so back. You know what I'm talking about, don't
Oh yeah.
you? That's you go in there. You not look. How many look? How many people actually gonna go in there and buy some wine unless you got a hot date with a girl coming to your house or whatever?
Right. Right. Right.
You gonna go look at the beer.
Got a point.
You gonna go look at the beer. I tell you, I went to the plug one time. I went looking at. I'm looking for a malt liquor, the malt liquor beer. I ain't seen none. Now I'm like, wait a minute, this can't be right. Hold I'm going to this one right here in the hood. See what and get what the malt liquor sitting on the goddamn shelf.
Hell no.
Think about it. You know when Family Dollar General first came out, right?
Yeah. I'm gonna say
You,
around the 80s, around the 80s and the early 90s. I presume it was there when I was growing up. So I don't know when how old is the community is the company. But I was like it was like in the 1990s or the late 80s or something like that.
oh yeah. Respect Gemini. Oh, to get said the weed spot. You right about that.
Oh, they are everywhere down here in Mississippi. Yeah.
Oh, but she just made me leave a train of thought just there when she said the weed spot. Let's see what else. Shit. She just made me lose my train of thought.
No, you was talking about the spot where the store is at.
Oh yeah. But you think that by what you think that by accident?
No,
Yes or
that's how
no?
they make their money. I don't think it was by accident.
Silverback.
No, not at all. It's all about design.
My point exactly. Why you think I can't be a politician? I wouldn't even make it to office. You think I'll make it to office being a politician if I got elected?
I don't think anybody like you and myself will be in office. We've been tore the whole system down.
Look here, we wouldn't even make it to the swearing in.
I believe they done throw our ass in jail when we make our first speech. Whatchamacallit speech?
Acceptance speech.
Yeah, they done throw our ass in jail. Right
Hell no.
Look here, look here. They were like, they watching the polls like, okay, we gotta get him out of there. We got he can't make that acceptance speech. Shoot, look, we wouldn't even make it. Look, we wouldn't even we wouldn't even make it to jail. You know that those Silverback.
Oh yeah,
we wouldn't make it to jail.
Shit, we probably wouldn't even make it during the damn debates. I know I wouldn't. I've been on some of these folks, man, during debates, man. I've been put my hands on them.
That's keeping it real. You know what I'm saying? But you know what? It's 3:00 in the morning here. I think it's 2. Well, be right back. It's probably 2:00. Well, yeah, 2 ain't it? Still back.
Yeah, it's 2:00 here.
So we, damn, 2 hours. I won't plan on being on this long.
Hey, just think about. B-Rob, you was kind of asleep. We was on this thing 9 hours.
Damn, I know. I read about it. Damn, 9 hours. I think it was like 5 hours when I went to sleep. And I said 9 hours. I'm like, what the hell y'all been talking about since I've been gone?
Man, we was Mr. Doctor of Love over here in the corner.
Hey, mute up, Big Rob. What you call me?
The Doctor of Love, Doctor Love.
I was therapist. I called him. Hey, I look here, man. Whatever we talked about, it wasn't even rehearsed or nothing. Was it Silverback?
Not at all. I mean, you thought that we was going all over the place, but it all kind of tied in. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't really out of the ordinary. It was just it all tied in. Relationships, that the power of that cooter, boy. I tell you.
Yeah, the power of the cooter and that one. Hey, what they said? What that song? The old school song? Say got it going crazy. I forgot what that. Old Town 357. Old Town 357. Song that. I forgot the name of it. I was thinking of the name next time. But yeah, we're gonna dig later on today. We're gonna dig deep dive. We're going down that rabbit hole. Like I tell folks, you come over here, we're gonna go down a rabbit hole. If you're scared to go down that rabbit hole, don't come.
Amen to that. Amen to that.
Hold on. What you know about that together? Hold on, I gotta put. You see what she said?
No comment.
You see that? You see that Silverback?
Yeah, I see her. Man, I would love to get her perspective on some of the stuff we talked about.
Oh, she was in the chat.
Oh yeah, she was in chat.
Oh, we're gonna revisit that anyway. We're gonna revisit all this stuff again, cause that them two stories right there about the high school football coach that I'm telling you, there's one more story I gotta tell you right here. This guy, this girl, they were married. She already had a daughter, but she had a son by him. He was 7 years old, and he looked out the door, seen 4 feet. Then he looked back on the door. He just seen his mama laying there, so he got scared and ran back to his room. His dad came and told him, get dressed, eat breakfast, fix him something to eat, and told him go check on his mama. And when they found her, she had a plastic bag over her head. And they didn't arrest him because she was planning on divorcing him. So, in other words, they try to say that she committed suicide with a plastic bag over her head.
Oh wow.
And they try to say don't mean they want to arrest her, they want to put her son back through that trauma. And the grandmama, who is Caucasian, probably got knocked up by a black man, more likely. But she was trying to fight to get custody of her grandson, and her grandson didn't want to go with his dad, so they gave custody to his dad. So is that suicide, or did he put her down? Silverback.
Man, he murked her just like Together. So he did that, man.
Be right.
I'm with Silverback. Same thing. He marked her.
See, that's why I say the court system is not the justice system. The policeman is not protecting our women. And this other one, this woman drove to a police station and told them that her ex was following her. He followed her to the police station. They just gave her paperwork to fill out. 45 minutes later, you know what? She was gone. And they can see him sitting in the car in the police parking lot.
That's foul. That's all the way foul. The system is just broke. The system is all the way broke. All of these people need to just, man, for you to let that go on as a city official or CPS or whatever. I mean, you need to be put underneath the jail. We know that, but we know that's not going to happen.
Yeah, we all know that. See, it's too many stories of our sisters. Don't get me wrong. There's some brothers that get done wrong too. They get murked, as Together would say. You right. You right. You right. Together. CPS is corrupt. any part of the government agency is in to make money. Well, that's just my opinion. Oh look, who we got coming back up here? Oh, Gemini. All right, Gemini. What you got to say? Go ahead. Government agency it's
What
in
what
to
y'all
make money.
talking about? I'm trying to catch
You,
up.
you got something else still on? You got to turn something off.
Well,
Government agency it's
what
in
what
to
y'all
make money.
talking about? I'm trying to catch up. Give me one second.
Yeah,
Give me 1 second.
you got to turn something off.
I think I got it.
Government agency it's
Wow.
I don't know what you got. You got some. You got to turn the device off. It's just like you got it close to some kind of speaker. Just like when you call into a radio station, you can't have the radio. You can't have the radio on because you look like you're trying to hear yourself.
Gemini.
You try to fix this. Whatever. What?
Oh, okay. Uh,
Yeah.
God bless him. Oh man, he trying though.
Yeah. He try. Cause I don't know what. People.
All right, I will. I'm probably jump down a little bit, man. I'm finna
Yeah. I'm getting ready to close. I'm getting ready to close out anyway.
All right.
Together, when I go live later today, you gonna tell the story about I want you to tell the story about the CPS. And I know it's not good because I don't like this right here. Back to that Amber Alert. There ain't no way that that somebody could tell me that my missing child does not fit no criteria for an Amber Alert.
Who came up with that lie?
This happened in Wisconsin. How in the hell can you tell me my child does not that missing a 5 year old that's missing, and about 7 days later it's found in a goddamn dumpster? Didn't meet the criteria for an Amber Alert.
Oh man, that's straight BS, bro.
And we're gonna talk about that and more later today. If I were to be wrong.
Man, I'm glad it was a great topic, man. I enjoyed this conversation. Great conversation we had, man, through all that, and it went full circle. We just need to put, well, we got to learn how to vote. What Big Sister Together was talking about. We need to put the right folks in office. Yeah, we trying to get come out and vote, but we need to put the right people in there, and they need to listen to what the people got to say about the situation. And what Silverback talked about, all of it true what that man talked about, especially when it comes to food stamps. Like what he said, I'm gonna say this, I'm gonna let you go. What Silverback said about those, those immigrants getting all them food stamps. We still try to get some food stamps, and they saying we make too much. How we make too much, and we barely, going from check. Some of us going to paycheck, but they can get all that freaking food stamps and we can't. It just it just aroused me, man. It's just like I don't know what, but that's all we gotta say, man. We gotta put things in God's hand, man. We just can't rely on the government. We gotta learn how to survive. And on that note, you fellows in the chat, I'm finna drop down there and get me some sleep, and I got and shoot, probably be sleep all day because I'm off tomorrow. So well today, and I'm just gonna relax for a while. All right, big bro, D Truth and Silverback, man.
Man,
I'm
I'm
glad
glad
to
to
hop
hop
up
up
and
and
come
come
with
with
you
you
guys.
guys.
God bless y'all. Y'all God bless you, fellas, man. Y'all be safe. And Gemini, man, God bless you, my brother. You be safe out there, man.
Same to you, brothers, bro.
Man,
Be safe, B Rob. God bless you, brother. Always a pleasure.
Likewise, Silverback, man. Always talking with you, man. Y'all be safe out there. Big bro, D True. Till next time, bro.
Yep. I'm glad you didn't fall asleep on the panel this time. Yeah, I had to go there. But we're about to leave out of here because I gotta get ready to get up and head out the door. What you got to say, Gemini?
yeah, I had to go there. But
Man, it
we're
was
about
a
to leave out of here
pleasure.
because I gotta get ready to get up and head out the door.
Yeah, I just want to say it was a pleasure. And next time,
What you gotta say, Gemini?
I just wanted to say it was a
Yeah, I had to go there. But
man, it
we're
was
about
a
to leave out of here
pleasure.
because I gotta get ready to get up and head out the door.
Yeah, I just want to say it was a pleasure. And next time,
What you gotta say, Gemini?
I just wanted to say it was a
Yeah, I had to go there. But
man, it
we're
was
about
a
to leave out of here
pleasure.
because I gotta get ready.
Uh, Gemini, is some you got too many devices on and turned up and try to listen. That what that problem is. Silverback, what your final words is?
Hey man, salute to D Truth, man. I salute to you, man. Great conversation as always. It's a pleasure to come up on your panel. Salute to B Rob, salute to Miss Together. I appreciate her perspective on everything. Man, it's always an eye opening. We need these types of conversations. We need those types of questions. You know what I'm saying? Without those questions and without these conversations and without different perspectives, you can't learn. You know what I'm saying? So, man, I really appreciate you, brother. And so, we will see you next time.
Yeah, I know you're coming back up.
Oh,
Look, cause you know what, you already know. You know I'm put you on the spot, don't
yeah, you put me on the spot, but I'm always ready. I'm always ready.
you? Look, I said, hey, come on here, Silverback. You know
Yeah,
what B-Ross said. He ain't coming up.
he didn't have no faith in me, man. He's like, yeah, he ain't coming up. He always typing in that chat, but he ain't gonna come up. I'm like, man, my boy B Rob gonna put me out like that. I'm like, damn. I
Hey,
thought B Rob had love for me. Boy, he didn't have no faith in me at all.
I'll tell you, he been around me too long.
I see.
Look, no, better yet, he been around Armando and myself too long.
Yeah, both of y'all.
Look, I'm like that. It's hardly nothing anybody can get over Armando and myself. Hardly.
I believe that. The way you was calling out all that stuff last night, other night, I was like, man.
Yeah. Hey, what was you thinking when I said like you was sitting there? I noticed I had hit some spots with you. I already know I had hit some spot with you because you was sitting there quiet, like damn. You were thinking like, how the hell do you know all that shit?
Yep. I was like, man, am I drinking too much of this good stuff? Or what the hell? And then you told Hassanah, he was like, I bet you he from Florida. and then she was just quiet. I was like, wow, she hit it right on the head. I'm like, man.
See, we can. I'm gonna put it this way. I'm 50 something.
Right.
See what I'm saying? I've been through all kinds of relationships and seen all different types of relationships. What I'm saying, and I consider her son. She was had another name,
Right.
and I know her backstory. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
And I'm because I know her backstory, and I consider like together her and all the rest of the ladies that come in my chat and the other ladies that I know of, I consider them my little sister.
Right.
And I don't want to say I'm get hurt. Hey, you heard what I tell? You heard what I told? I said, next time when you come over here, we go live. Uh, I want and I want to put him in the hot seat. You heard real quick. She said no, didn't she?
Yep. She said no. She wouldn't have none of that.
Cause she know, look, cause she know who I am. She already know I'm gonna put him on the hot seat. I'm gonna get something out of that she don't want to know.
Right. But I
She
mean,
already know that.
but a lot of the stuff that she was saying, you was just drawing it out. She was just, I mean, it was like she was saying it herself, but you was getting her. I mean, she didn't have to say it because you was already on point.
Yeah, and the thing is, no reason she said what she no reason she said what she said was she was she wasn't sure what she wanted to do,
Right.
and she knew I was gonna say something that will solidify what she was already thinking of doing.
Right. And the main thing about that is that the situations that was brought out, it was more so, man, safety and her kid. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
That's what I wanted. And all of us, me, you, uh, common sense. That's the main thing. You know what I'm saying? We was just trying to, you
yeah.
know,
But think about it, it was a serious conversation, but we were laugh. It was a little. We had to had a little humor in it.
yeah, it was humor involved, man, and that's what made it a great live. You know what I'm saying? Because it was just, serious, but we made fun. We had fun with it.
Hold on, Silverback. Steady ground. You late? You late for church? You better have a good excuse why you're late for church.
Salute to you, steady grinding.
I gotta get steady ground a hard time. But everybody, oh, you wasn't in here when that troll came up in here, did you?
I saw that a comment was deleted. I had just came in. A comment was deleted.
We gonna
I don't know what
shot it.
was.
Oh, just waking up. Okay, good excuse. That's a good excuse. I take that one. I take that good excuse.
He ain't let him off the hook.
Yeah,
He off the hook.
he off the hook. But yeah, I'm like, I looked at it coming and kept going.
Well, what they say?
I'm not gonna repeat what it that. Oh look, so what did he say? Now I got to stroke all the way back. What did he say to what? Talking about you sound slow.
Oh hell.
I sound slow all day long. I sound slow all day long, but guess what? I'm smarter than most folks.
Hey man, they don't understand. Hey, look, you sound like one of my uncles, man. You talk just like one of my. That's that down south. They, if they think it's slow, then they ain't fast. They ain't fast enough. Then hell,
Uh,
yeah. Get on.
see, Yeah, they feel me like I'm a veteran. I've been all over the world, so I can fit in what I want to fit in and be who I want to be. But all I want to be is myself. You
That's
catch my
all.
drift?
Already.
See, they couldn't keep up what I just said.
Right.
Hey, Steady Ground said thanks and with laughing emojis. Oh,
Yes.
so you're not just waking up. See, with laughing emojis, that make me think. Oh, now you make me think my thoughts now. But yeah, you working really tired. Shoot, hey, look, man, you can be running mates.
Hey man, we do that. Hey, like I said, you can't you hey, what you think about that Silverback? Hey man, I'm always on my toes. I'm always on my toes.
Yeah, see, they ain't ready for nobody being you in office.
No, man, we've been went to jail during the damn during the damn debate.
Yeah, but like I always say, love and respect yourself. Because you respect yourself, you can see through all the BS.
That's
Oh,
right.
hold on, I forgot something for that part. Respect to 20s networks, respect to 20s Nation, Wolfpack Nation, Down River, the Elevation Squad, State Gang, Truth Nation, Wolfpack Nation, everybody, respect to everybody that came in the chat. They're gonna watch the replay. Hey, y'all, it ain't number 3 hours long this time, okay? love and respect yourself because you love and respect yourself. You see through all the BS, and I'm not lying. And love yourself because who gonna love you more than yourself?
Facts.
And instead of grinding, I know you get up and get ready to go to work. So I'm just laying here hoping I don't fall asleep and miss my deadline to get up and go to work. Like I said, later on today, it's gonna be part 2 of this series, and we are out. Oh yeah, and I gotta say, thank you to the commission art team. Thank you for the artwork. Thank you for the pictures. Thank you, and keep up the good work. If you haven't signed up to the commission art team, go sign up. Go sub up to her now.
Woo!